I'm just searching my thing and seeing if I'm here. How are you? So it's Nettie from Nettie's Card Making, and today a friend of mine, Jenny, she's from Jenny's Card Creations on Facebook. I was watching her the other night while I was busy doing all my cards for my stall, which went okay, but I was a bit disappointed, to be honest, because I made so many, and then it didn't go as well as it should. But she showed us this card, and I have just moved it over here, to be honest. So it was much bigger, not size-wise, but much, as you can see, in depth. The card was very nice. I mean, I've added these, she didn't do that. But it comes out like this, which is really great for a one-off, I feel. I made a lot of cards for the stall, and so that's a lot of work, plus it's 2 whole pieces of card you need to use. So if you have a look at that, I've just simplified it. I mean, I can easily use my bow punch and cut out some leaves and add them if I want. I'll just do them now so you can see. So I could easily just add those and make it busier. I just thought maybe it had enough, maybe it doesn't, maybe they can. I'm leaning everywhere to get there. Maybe, yeah, maybe they can. Let's try. Okay, let's get moving. So this is using, so again, it is stunning. It is beautiful. It's just to make a lot for, I did the stall. It was too much work, and so I can add those if I want. I'll start off with that. So it's just a Z fold minus all the extra was the fold over piece. It's just got a fold, but it will be much faster. So we're using the Noel, not even using the stamps apart from this one for here. I didn't even put it on the inside, and I just put a little sprig on the outside, so we'll get cracking. I have put my instructions just here, so if you would like to snapshot that, this is also my contacts, Annette Falconer demonstrator on Facebook. If you watch this and you subscribe, send me a message on here and I'll send you the card I make. Put your name, of course, and then we can private message and get your address and I'll send it to you. So I am, as you see, Classy Creative Cards on YouTube. My shop is there to scan, but you can just put AnnetteFalconer.stampinger.net and that goes to my shop. So our simple version of Jenny's card is, let me get my pieces, bits and pieces out. Alright, so we have cherry cobbler that's scored. So we're going to, because it's a Z fold, so it is 5.5 by 8 1/4. Scored at 2 1/16, so it's a really hard one. So you can either just fold that, hold it, and then do it, and then 3 5/8 is like a slither inside. I will show you what I mean. It is hard sometimes when you look at it. So the first one was at 4, and that I say 0.1. But that is 4 1/16. Sorry, 4 1/4. So our next is 2, and right between the 2 and the one beside it, you're going to go halfway in the middle. Otherwise, if you just fold it, you'll probably go over the side a little bit and see it. So, okay, just make sure you do that. And don't do what I do with the first card I got, and I used my cutting blade and sliced off the other end of the card. So we have cardstock to use, which I did use to make my, I'm just finding all my things. So I'll take that down again. So that's the first piece we need. And we need an envelope, which I'll put up there. We need to stamp, just a spare piece, which is about 4 by 4. We need an inside mat, which is 4 3/4 by 5 1/4. We need the white cardstock for our embossing. So I've used the Christmas Tidings embossing folder, and I do need to cut this white down. If you look at the embossing folder, it comes, you have to put it in sideways, so just make sure you don't put it straight down like that, or your things come outside. So just really have a good look at that. So our white here, and you know, I always double check, white cards up to 2.58, white 2.5, and one more is 5/8. So always check. And that is our width. So 2.58 is 1, 2. I'm just going to check that because I always do. And that's correct. Sometimes you get a bit scared of your measurements. Oh, didn't get a good cut there. Might be ready for a new blade. Alright. And the width, where are we, white card, so, is 3.58. So 3, and let me just have a look. Yes, I'm correct. I always measure twice, even 3 times. 5/8 is 1, 2 over the halfway mark. Whoops, I just pulled that out. I can't stand cutting and not doing it right. So, okay, so that's that piece. Our red cardstock, I didn't cut that. No, because I thought just to let you see this piece. Okay, let's move those 2 out of the road. Oh, some bling. Alright, our red cardstock is 2 3/4. So you can see from here, if that was there, 2 3/4 is just, yeah, because that's just over there. 2 3/4 is going to take it just outside. And I have a funny feeling I might be changing that to a little, I'm going to cut it a little bit bigger just in case. I'm just going to take it 2 over and see what we feel like. My 3.5. Yeah, I'm going to change that, folks. Going to change that red. Okay, we're going to make it 4 3/4 past 2. 4 7/8. I don't like that, it needed 3 7/8. Let's have a look. 3 7/8. And I just want it a little bigger because I didn't like it. And 2 7/8. So please make sure of that. I tell you what, sometimes you just have to keep looking and keep looking. So that's better. Alright, sorry about that. You always learn by your mistakes, don't you? Now, if anyone's on, come say hello. I'd love to see you. Alright, so you've got that. So it is 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. So just remember that. Okay, I'm going to put a big thing like that if you take a photo, and you'll know. Alright, now I have used a different cardstock here, so I'm not a different. So we've got a small one now. I have used an old stamp because I really loved 'Tis the Season. So this is retired, it's out of last year's catalogue, but a lot of you have it. And if you don't, you just use what you've got today. But it's a nice short. I love the dark, dark red that it gives. So that's from your Christmas to Remember from last season. And most people still have a few things they kept over. I paid so much for them, I want to keep them and use them. So I'm just going to cut that around and give it a little there's a season. And I think I'm looking at these two to whether I do that or that. And to be honest, the other one's got green on it, but I think I'm going to use the red. That's the one I used on something else, but that might dull it down a bit. As long as it doesn't look too busy. Let's not make the decision till we stamp this out. Let's just put that to the side. What I might do is I can glue this because it's ready. Isn't that beautiful? It says Merry Christmas and trees, and I don't know if you can see it very much. It's a beautiful embossing folder. So I'm just going to put that on there ready. And let's do some stamping. I'll leave that to the side. And we will have to die cut as well. So I've got the whole set here. I've got the dies as well. Alright, we'll move those to the side. We've got our stamping. Well, what we'll do is our inside mat and our envelope at the same time as well, so we get all our stamping done at once. So that's the embossing folder. Alright, now we're using the DSP from The Joy of Christmas, and this is on sale at the moment. So there's a sale called the Last Chance Products. It's on sale from the 21st of November to the 3rd of January. And it's all the products from the mini catalogue, which is the one we're using right now. And not everything is going out. That's not going out. There's a lot that aren't. So you have to go online to go to AnnetteFalconer.stampinup.net, and you can see what's like all the spooky stuff's on sale. Obviously a lot of it's going to stay, and like the that's on sale for $24.50. Oh my god, you know, the really good sweets are not on sale, but I think that I don't think they're going to put them down. So that's on sale, which I didn't buy anyway. And that's the Joy of Noel that I've got now. It's a big set. But the stamps are $42 and the dies are $63, but you can buy them in a bundle, which is $85 from both. So if you do buy from me, send me a message and I'll send you some either DSP or some cards, whatever you'd like. So you've seen a few made out of those. So just remember that is a sale. Sorry, I don't want you to miss out because some of the DSP's on sale and it's worth getting because it's down to 17 from 23 or 24. Alright, so let's get a stamp, a block. So I need a block from my big box of blocks. I actually need my bone folder to get it out because they sit in well. So this is Stampin' Up, of course. Get all the bloody toys and off we go. I hear my washing machine in the background talking to me. It can wait. Let's have a look. So we're going to do the large one here. Probably didn't need as much as that. I've turned that up a bit louder. Let's turn that down. Oh my goodness, where am I? My kids are year 9, they're finishing year 9 and they're only on half days, so I have to pick them up at 1:30 every day and then feed them masses of food. So I'm going to get our momentum. I need momentum. Memento. I need a memento to myself some days. This is where I love my carding. It's fun to sit down and create something, and you know, it's a joy to share it being made. I hope that you know, everyone that watches likes it, and if they don't, that's okay. We're all different. So because this is polymer, we need to put it on the mat, which came with the Stampin' Up one that folds over, which is Stamparatus, that's now no longer available. So we're just going to do one there now. Just get my little rubby thing to give it a bit of pressure because it's a big stamp. Okay, and then what I will do is clean that. Well, you got to wash your cleaning spongy thing every while, because and you're sponging it and you're squeezing it and it's like purple, black, and then it goes lighter and it becomes very dirty, your water, the sink as well. We're off to Queenscliff Festival this weekend, so on my card base I'm actually not going to put the whole. I'm just going to do a bit of it like this. Is that pretty? And then on the envelope I'm going to do the same, but I'm not going to colour the envelope in. I'm just going to stick it around the side there, so it just, isn't that pretty? Okay, and we'll just clean that off. And we're going to a festival. We got a letter from them saying that children under 18 had to be with supervised and with a responsible parent. My friend rang me this morning and said to me, it might be the other way round. I think these kids might need us to have a responsible child to look after us. I said, oh, we've been taking the kids there. They're nearly 15. We've been taking them to this festival since they were 18 months old. And in those days, we used to just push the pram up against the, on the outside of the fence where the crowd is. And we put the prams, because I've got twins and she has one, and we put the pram up the side, and we would boogie on while the kids slept. And then they got to an age that, you know, they're 4 or 5 or 6, and we want to go home. We had to put headphones on them in the train when we were hearing the jazz music, but it was such a great festival and so much fun for the kids. But I might put my greeting on here, and I've used the same one from this one. What's Noel got on it? May your spirits be bright. I could have used that on the front too. I could have put joyous instead of 'tis the season. I could put joyous. I love Noel. You know what? No. I'm going to change this to use your Noel, so it's all Noel. I don't want to see this little tag go. I love it. But we'll take that off. This is my card, which has got the retired. So if you've got that stamp, you use that. But this is just using all of Noel, and that way, if anyone's watching and has got the stamp set, they can do it all. So I will restamp got my Noel. So I need real red ink, because that's the card. Oh no, we're using cherry cobbler. Just as well I stopped. Such a rich colour, cherry cobbler. A lot of my cards have been done with that. Alright. And that's why your stamps end up with, your cards end up, your stamps end up quite red. There you go, making spirits bright. Well, that looks actually quite cute. Alright, and we want to clean that and get a, do a tag for Joyous. And there's Joyous. Yeah, I was thinking Noel, but it's too big. And we'll do that just on the side because I can cut that down and use it. That's pretty. Alright, so we've made this card all from Noel now, so that will save a little bit of trouble, but I got to say, I do like the Christmas classics. But now it's all Noel for you. Clean that off. I said it was a simple card. It is. If I could simply clean the stamps properly, I'd be better off, wouldn't I? So I've got to get packed, got to get the dogs done, and all of that. So now we're just going to colour this in. And I thought I'd put my blends down. So I used light old olive. I used spruce because it's a nice dark green. And I used real red. Funny. No, cherry cobbler. So now, as I say, this only takes a few secs. Because it is easy, isn't it? Just beautiful. There's not a lot of those. Yeah, well, I hope you're all getting ready for Christmas and things are going good. We haven't even started. We've been selling our house, as I said last month. We had a few more people last week. Agents are funny. They said to us, oh, you had 7 people through. Well, we did, but they weren't buyers, they were kids. So I thought, why don't they just say they had that many adults? 4 adults. Well, it was 5 adults and the kids. So, yeah, it's funny when they say that. But, well, if it doesn't sell, we just decided we're going to hold on to it. And we'll wait till things pick up. As I say to everyone, it's not like we're divorcing or anything. We're still together. What would I do? I can't get rid of them. I'll put a little bit of, while we're doing that colour, this is much lighter. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, we're stuck with each other. In a long time. I'm just going to use the really thin side to do the leaves to do the stems on this one because it's the big ones making it harder. Oh, lots of concentration. I like to have most of this done. But you can see how fast you can do it. Got to say, I love it. I did the little horses, the giraffe one, and stamp set, and I sat there and coloured in all these giraffes, and I just thought it was sort of quite therapeutic, I suppose. All the stress that's going on. So, all right, let's give. So. We'll do our little cherries, or berries, or whatever they're called. We've got family coming down next week, so we've got to get the tree up as soon as we get back from our holiday. And I love decorating the Christmas. I love the Christmas things. But I gotta say, after I finished the stall at our local primary, the kids are in high school now, but for our local primary we did a stall. It was funny because a lot of people don't do Christmas cards, you know, like I was selling my Christmas cards. So I came out of there feeling a bit depressed. I thought, oh, these people aren't enjoying Christmas. It's not fair. But anyway, so what I'll do now to get that out of the road, I'll pop that in as well. Remember, don't overdo too heavy. It's a great glue. It sticks very well. Put that down. Because when we cross over, we have to make sure I did a really long one, so that could be a problem. Where's my card? I have to do it right to there to make sure. Now, how do you think? What do you think? Anyone watching? Do we do red? Or do we do the green leaves? I think I'll cut this out and we'll have a look again. Let's get my little mini. And move that out of the road for 1 sec. This is a great little thing. I mean, they've got a joining if anyone wants to join my group, which is me. If you join up now, they've got this glass thing that you can do all your painting and that on and stuff on. And oh my God, it looks so fantastic. I want it. So let me take, what's that one for? That's the embossing folder one. So we take that out. And we put one and make a sandwich. And I'm going to have to cut that up there. Which is fine because we only need that. So luckily that Joy of Noel dies all fit on here, on your mini, if you've got a mini. So they have a special joining. Did you see that? I forgot to put the die in. Oh my goodness, I can't talk and work at the same time. Oh, I'll just pop those in there for a minute. And we'll try again. What I might do is put a little bit of tape on that. Hence the tape sitting there waiting. Gotta hold your tongue in the right way and your mouth in the right way. No, just put that there. Because we don't. Sometimes when they go through, they jump about a bit. So there we go. Just pop that down. There we go. How easy was that? See? Right. So let's have another look and make our decision. I kind of feel like I'm heading to red. So let's have a look what you think. So that's with red. Let's take that off. And that's with green. Where do we go here? We had green, but I'm not sure. Is it too busy? Or is it brighter? Is it too busy with the red? I have a funny feeling that it will be the green. That doesn't look too bad, but it does look plain, doesn't it? Okay, let's have a look at that red. No, I think we are going to stick with the red and see all the berries get grabbed up with those berries, and by the time we put a bit of ribbon, it's not overly red. Okay, let's do that then. This is the good thing about carding, you can just adjust. Now, it goes up that way, I think. Oh, they actually go anyway, always. And our second one. It's not that one, it's not that one, it's under there. Now I'll have to make another card in the green and see what I think. You can too. You end up with a lot of DSP and you can reuse it next year. And with Jenny's card, she put white mats on the back, but I just wanted to simplify it so we knew. So the thing we do with this is we have to just cover the writing here. Okay, so I'm going to just glue just down there and put my ruler there. Okay, and I'm going to put my ruler at 1 so I know where to start, and just under 5 is where we stop with the glue. So under 1. Ooh. Not too much. Okay, just under 5 and just on 1. And we might put my nice big block on there to hold it for a minute. And I'll do a little cleaning up, and I'll get my ribbon. So I used gold from here. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut that. Now apparently if you use the bunny ear way, you get a nice flat ribbon. Like that. Isn't that nice? Every time I do it with the other way, when I do mine, they don't turn out as flat. So you just keep pulling it. So you don't want it too big. You need to pull it in quite a bit smaller so you get a nice wide one. Okay? And we'll just trim that back now. If you're going to be making 4, tie the ribbon, pull it open again and measure your next ones with that, and that way you're not wasting your ribbon. Okay, so see, I was going to put this one, which does look really nice, but I think we're just going to use this, so I might just cut it around and we'll lift it up. So it all matches the same set, and you're not having to pull out, find 2. But if you have got the Christmas to Remember, try one with the 'Tis the Season, because I just love it. But that's just as pretty. Oh, hold on one sec. Hello? sorry about that. I might have to do a mistake there. I just had someone drop by and send the picking up. Just sending a message, oh, that's so naughty. Okay, back to our trouble. So, sorry about that, folks. Just had to run out and leave this message now. As you've noticed, whenever I do this, I actually like to put the tear tape on the back of the ribbon because I can get more on it. I find that the glue dots aren't enough on a strong ribbon. So I just pull off a little piece and I put it on the back across, so I've got it all covered. And we're going to put some dimensionals onto here. Right, it already come off. I'm trying to use my fingers to get it off. And that is coming down from there. And then my ribbon will go under and here. And we'll put a big dimensional here. But we will have to, and this is the good thing, you can use all of your stamps, is just use a smaller piece by cutting it off in half. Well, I'm on a live, so sorry. I thought you were. Oh, yes, I thought you were coming a bit later, so. No, thank you. Sorry, folks, just a little pick up of a book. Well, it's all school time. We've got to put our mark. So how's that? I hope you like it. And there's the card. So please give me a like. That would be really nice. And if you need any help, you just message me on Annette Falconer, Independent Stamping Up Independent Demonstrator on Facebook. Thank you. Bye. Those. Oh, I didn't show you if we wanted to put these on. Which I think now, with all that extra stuff, I just might do that. I think with the red, it looks pretty good. Peek it under there. Just lift that up a little bit. And under there. What do you reckon? That's the original. Well, no, not with, and then that was the one. I don't know, what do you like? Are they different? You've got lots of DSP, do what you like. That's now all about using the same stamp set, and that's using the different stamp set, the card Christmas to Remember and the Joy of Noel. Thanks for watching me. See you next time. Bye.